Once you stabilize the body, once you understand the mind, and once you unify your inner world, a new question surfaces. Who am I choosing to become? Identity is not a buried treasure inside you. It's not something that you find. Identity is a construction, a living pattern shaped by your actions, your values, and the traits you rehearse. Whether you realize it or not, you are always becoming someone. The real question is, are you becoming yourself on purpose or by default? Today, we enter the discipline of identity craft, the practice of consciously shaping the person you will become. Most people treat identity like a static object. I'm just like this. This is just who I am. I've always been this way. But identity is not a fixed structure. It's a dynamic pattern continuously influenced by your habits, your emotional reactions, your beliefs, your narratives, your environment, relationships, your choices, and your internal roles. Identity is plastic, adaptable, continuously rewritten. You don't uncover who you truly are. You decide through behavior who you are becoming. Your identity is not the sum of your intentions. It is the sum of your repeated expressions of self. Identity craft is built on 3 pillars. Number 1, traits, your lived behavioral patterns. Traits emerge through repetition. How you respond to stress, how you make decisions, how you show up for commitments, and how you handle discomfort. Traits are not who you aspire to be. They are who you practice being. Number 2, values. What you consider non-negotiable. Values orient your life. Truth, integrity, discipline, courage, devotion, mastery, compassion. A value is not something you believe. It is something you uphold. And virtues. Traits elevated through difficulty. Virtues are traits that have been refined under pressure. Courage becomes honor. Honesty becomes integrity. Consistency becomes discipline. Patience becomes wisdom. Virtues are not written. They are earned. These 3 layers, traits, values, and virtues, give identity both shape and direction. Most people never change because they rely on intention instead of embodiment. They set goals, they visualize, they read books, they wait for motivation, but intention doesn't rewrite identity. Behavior does. The nervous system rewires through experience, not theories. The psyche updates based on what you consistently enact, not what you hope for. This is why someone can believe they deserve better and still act like they don't. Their daily traits contradict their imagined identity. Identity requires alignment, not affirmation. Identity craft begins with a new question. Stop asking, what do I want? Start asking, who must I become to live the life I want? Once you name the future identity, you can reverse engineer the traits required to embody it. If your future self is grounded, practice somatic regulation daily. If your future self is courageous, practice micro-confrontations. If your future self leads others, then practice integrity under pressure and leading yourself. If your future self is self-respecting, practice keeping promises to yourself and others. Identity becomes inevitable when your traits and actions repeatedly express who you choose to be. The body makes it real. The mind organizes it. The psyche internalizes it, and the narrative confirms it. This is identity formation in motion. At the deepest layer of identity craft live primordial energies, fundamental patterns of human expression that influence how you move through the world. These aren't fictional characters. They're psychological attractors that represent core modes of being. The origin, authenticity, essence, self-honesty, becoming. There's the orderer, structure, clarity, discipline. There's the force, will, drive, assertion. There's the seer, insight, perspective, and awareness. There's the connector, empathy, presence, relational attunement. The shadow breaker, truth, confrontation, necessary disruption. And the synthesizer, harmony, integration, and resolution. These patterns live in everyone. They are universal. Some are dormant, some are dominant. Identity craft means choosing which primordial qualities to strengthen and which ones to balance. Archetypal energies don't define you. They reveal the deeper potentials available within you. Identity craft follows a repeatable loop. Define. Name the identity you're stepping into. Distill. Identify the traits that express this identity. Align. Choose values that guide your decisions. Embody. Practice the virtues consistently, especially when challenged. And recommit under pressure. Identity stabilizes when reinforced through difficulty. You become trustworthy to yourself. Your inner world aligns. Identity becomes coherent. This is how character is forged, through deliberate expression repeated across time. Now that you understand the architecture of identity, we can take the next step. Time. In episode 5, we'll explore the meta timeline of transformation, the seasons, cycles, and deep time patterns that shape your personal evolution, and how to place your life on a trajectory aligned with who you are becoming. If episode 4 gave you direction, episode 5 gives you momentum. Welcome to Soulburn. Welcome to the reclamation. See you in the next episode.